Hello there folks, welcome to this video. Today we are going to discuss Gaspari Nutrition Superpump Aggression. So I've got the product right here. This is the Fruit Punch Fury taste. Gaspari Nutrition Superpump Aggression. So first of all, what I have to say about this product is that if you are a beginner in the pre-workout supplement world, maybe don't necessarily start with this product because this one contains a high amount of caffeine and other stimulants as well. So you are going to feel this product. Though, if you are looking for a strong pre-workout, this is definitely a good choice, and I'm going to explain why. Now, before we crack open this tub, we have to talk about the man behind the brand, because this isn't some label slapped together in a marketing office. This brand has blood, sweat, and iron behind it. So, Gaspari Nutrition was founded in '98 by Rich Gaspari, a competitor at the absolute highest level of bodybuilding. He is a three-time runner-up at the Mr. Olympia. He also won the first ever Arnold Classic competition back in '89. In 2004, he entered the IFBB Hall of Fame. So this is the kind of legacy we are talking about behind Gaspari Nutrition. When his competitive career ended, Rich Gaspari didn't walk away from the sport. He founded the company Gaspari Nutrition with one goal in mind, and that is to produce the highest quality, science-based sports supplement in the world. Over 25 years later, the brand is still standing, and their flagship pre-workout line, Superpump, is a cult classic, especially the Superpump 250. That is a legend on its own. And as for the next chapter, the Superpump Aggression, let's go into this one. Superpump Aggression is a steam-forward pre-workout. This is not for people who look for a small tingle. This is for people who Gaspari Nutrition themselves call the steam junkies. People who train hard, train heavy. They want to feel their pre-workout. So if you are ready to be fired up, locked in, and dominate the training session, this is the kind of product that you want to take. Now let's talk about the number everyone asks about, which is the caffeine content of Superpump Aggression. So according to the label, one serving is going to give you 400 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. So to put that into perspective, 400 milligrams of caffeine is more or less 4 to 5 strong cups of coffee. Now, the daily recommended dosage for a healthy adult is normally between 400 and 500 milligrams of caffeine per day. So mind you, when you are taking a full scoop of Superpump Aggression, don't drink any caffeinated beverages other than the pre-workout on that specific day. And to be clear, what we're talking about here is caffeine anhydrous, which is the dehydrated form of caffeine. It hits harder, it hits faster, and it absorbs better. So when you are going to take a full scoop of Superpump Aggression, you are going to feel this almost immediately between 10 and 20 minutes after taking the product. Now the caffeine gets all the attention, but the full formula is what's making this product legit. So let's get into the ingredients of Superpump Aggression. Now, before I am reading you the ingredient list like a grocery list, I want to say that I can go through each ingredient and tell you what that ingredient is responsible for. But to be honest, unless you're a nerd of ingredients and labels like I am, it doesn't need to bother you that much what each ingredient separately is responsible for. What you do need to think about is the overall experience from Superpump Aggression, because then when you are taking a full scoop of this product, this is what you're going to experience, the blend of all of these ingredients together. So I'm going to go quickly through the ingredient list of Superpump Aggression. Then if you want me in the future to make a separate video on any one of these ingredients, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll be more than glad to do that. But back to our product this time, Superpump Aggression. This one has L-citrulline, beta-alanine, beta anhydrous, L-tyrosine, theobromine, choline bitartrate plus DMAE, alpha-yohimbine, huperzine A, and black pepper extract to enhance absorption. Now, this product is not just a caffeine bomb. This full spectrum of ingredients is going to give you basically energy, pumps, endurance, focus, mood, all of it together in one scoop. Now, I can tell you from my own personal experience with Superpump Aggression is that in the first 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes of taking this product, you're going to feel this rush of energy coming in. You are going to sit there and feeling the product. So this is what it's going to do in the first maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Then later on, I think that's the responsibility of the alpha-yohimbine in this product, which is going to also give you those runny nose, maybe cold sweat, elevated heart rate. So it's nothing you need to fear from if you're a healthy individual. But just know that this product is not just caffeine and beta-alanine like a lot of other pre-workouts. This is more advanced of a product. So it's going to give you a full sensation, a full experience of these ingredients. The alpha-yohimbine, the huperzine A, the L-citrulline, the beta-alanine, the caffeine, the high caffeine content. All of this is going to give you this sensation of urgency, of focus, of energy, of just sitting there and wanting to do something, go out and do something. To be honest, when I take a full scope of this product, the only thing I want to do is just to work out, whether it's going out for a run or a strength workout. The only thing that I'm thinking about when I'm taking this product is just to go work out. What I'm going to say, if your workouts are going to be in the late hours of the evening, let's say 6, 7, 8 p.m., take that into consideration because 400 milligrams of caffeine is going to keep you up at night. So don't just take this product a couple of hours before going to bed. Mind you, this is better to take in the morning, in my opinion, because the energy from this product lasts you at least 4, 5 to 6 hours, depending on you, depending if you took it on an empty stomach or a full stomach. But when I take this product on an empty stomach, usually I can feel it even later in the afternoon, maybe 5 hours after taking the product. So for me personally, the verdict is as such. Superpump Aggression is definitely an aggressive product. When taking this product, you're not going to feel just the caffeine waking you up. You're going to feel a rush, a sense of urgency. You are going to want to work out. So again, if you are in the market for a strong pre-workout supplement, this is definitely a product to take into consideration, in my personal opinion. Though, what I am going to say, because of these exotic ingredients, such as the alpha-yohimbine in this product, maybe for some people you are not tolerant or you don't like the feeling of the cold sweats, the elevated heart rate, and the jitteriness that might come with using alpha-yohimbine. So, mind you, if you are sensitive to these ingredients, if you don't like this sensation, maybe consider another product which doesn't have a alpha-yohimbine in it. Maybe just take 2 scoops of another more generic pre-workout product. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you did like, what you didn't like, and if you have a request for a specific review you want me to make of a different product, let me know in the comments. I will be more than happy to look at the product, maybe try it even, and let you have my own personal opinion of it. So, see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Thank you.